And welcome back, Pokemon trainers and fans. This is your host, Professor Pine, bringing you the last installment for this week of the Pokemon Fight Club. Week 3 has come to an end, and here we go. We're going to get everything set up. You haven't seen these screens since week 1 when I learned how to edit and how to set up. But I figured it's been a little while, so we'll jump right in here. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. To keep this going. We are 3 weeks into our 28-week regular season. Like I said in all the other videos, I am having an absolute blast making these. I hope you guys are getting some enjoyment out of them. And I hope those of you that might be battling coronavirus or just any illness in general, that you are enjoying these videos. It's giving you some relief, something to look forward to. So with that, let's go ahead and get right into this battle. The first battle of tonight is going to feature Arbok, the evolved form of Ekans, pure poison type with Sludge Bomb, Bite, Dig, and Glare. And my Meowth has decided to interrupt this battle again. And Arbok's opponent was not Meowth, it is Cubone, pure ground type featuring Bone Meringue, Headbutt, Icy Wind, and Focus Energy. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. Now, Meowth is here. You need to give this video a like, at least for Meowth. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Okay, Arbok's on the field, followed closely by Cubone. And here we go. The first commands are going to be given. Alright, commands are issued, and Arbok's going to start off with Glare. He's going to hope to get the paralysis on turn number 1, and it does. So Cubone is now paralyzed, and Cubone's going to come back with Bone Meringue. Super effective hit. There's 1 hit, and there's 2. That brings Arbok down to 67 health. Very dangerous already for Arbok. Turn number 2, Arbok staring down Cubone, and it's going to go underground. So Arbok opting to go underground to avoid the attack here, so it won't get taken out until at least turn 3. But Cubone's Bone Meringue will miss there. You can sit down, that's okay. Alright, Arbok coming in with the dig. Not much damage there. Might have been hoping to get a little bit more. Cubone with the Bone Meringue, this could finish it. And it will. Super effective. Cubone is your winner over Arbok. The ground typing over the poison typing. Excellent work by Cubone to exploit Arbok's weakness. Alright, so with that, we will be right back with the next battle. 13 battles tonight, don't forget. Our next battle is going to feature Bulbasaur, the Grass Kanto starter. Grass Poison typing featuring Razor Leaf, Headbutt, Toxic, and Growth. And its opponent will be Pidgeotto, the evolved form of Pidgey. Normal Flying type featuring Fly, Frustration, Steel Wing, and Mirror Move. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. Normally I can do those with both hands at one time, but Meowth is still here, as you can see. Alright, so the Pokemon are entering the field. Pidgeotto with the distinct advantage over Bulbasaur with flying over grass. We'll see if Bulbasaur might be able to pull some status tricks out of its sleeve. Alright, and here we go. Pidgeotto is going to start, and it's going to fly up into the sky. So Bulbasaur's attack is going to miss. It will. It's a Toxic, so that's not going to touch Pidgeotto way up in the air. So Bulbasaur might already have his work cut out for it. Missing a Toxic on turn 1 could cost it the battle. Here comes the fly from Pidgeotto. Super effective, brings Bulbasaur down to 95 health. So Toxic's not going to do anything this turn. And Pidgeotto might be looking for the knockout here in turn 3. Alright, Pidgeotto going for a frustration. That's going to hit, and that will knock out Bulbasaur. Pidgeotto is your winner in our second match of the night. So Pidgeotto with the type advantage over Bulbasaur is your winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We'll be right back with the next episode. Don't go anywhere. Our next battle is going to feature one of the only remaining perfect Pokemon. I said that there were 3. Natu, while it does still have a 3-0 record, finally had some hit points taken away from it in the last battle, in the last episode. However, Drowzee is that perfect Pokemon, 2-0 and 200 point difference. Pure Psychic type featuring Psychic, Headbutt, Dream Eater, and Hypnosis. And its opponent will be Sandslash, the ground-type Pokemon, the evolved form of Sandshrew, Earthquake, Fury Swipes, Sand Attack, and Sandstorm. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. And some of you were asking, why do I let the cat up here like this? Like, isn't that much of a distraction? I mentioned earlier that I'm occasionally on dad duty, and she gets neglected quite a bit when the kids are awake. So the kids are asleep right now. I'm by myself. So she can have a little papa time to herself, get a little pampered away from the kids pulling her tail. All right, so here we go. Turn number 1. Let's see how things air out. Sandslash is going to come straight out with an Earthquake. That's going to hit, and that's going to bring Drowzee down well below half health. Drowzee's going to answer back with Hypnosis. And that's going to miss, so Drowzee is in deep danger of losing its perfect standing. In fact, this might be its first loss. Sandslash coming in with the Earthquake. That's a critical hit, and Drowzee is knocked out on turn 2. No longer perfect. That means the only absolute perfect Pokemon that's still in, at least by statistics, in the tournament is Kadabra at 3-0 and 300 point difference. So Sandslash is your winner thanks to 2 Earthquakes and a failed Hypnosis by Drowzee. We'll be right back. Here we go. Our next battle is going to feature the ever-ferocious Gyarados, Water Flying type with Waterfall, Dragon Rage, Twister, and Leer. And its opponent will be Phanpy, the pure ground-type Pokemon featuring Earthquake, Double Edge, Double Team, and Swagger. Both Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. Gyarados with the type advantage, both in water and flying, over Phanpy's ground type. We'll see if Phanpy might be able to confuse Gyarados and sneak in the victory that way. Adjust this, you get more of the cup. There we go. All right. So here we go, the 4th battle of the night. And the commands are issued. Gyarados is going to start with Waterfall. This could be it right off the bat. Super effective. There goes Phanpy's health down below 50%, but it hangs on. It's going to get the Swagger off, so Gyarados' physical attack is going to increase, but it will now have to fight through Confusion in order to attack. So Gyarados with the Confusion. It's going to get off the Waterfall. If this hits, this will be it on turn 2. And it does. So Phanpy goes down. Gyarados is your winner by knockout on turn number 2. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe during the video, and let me know who are you cheering for. Who are you pulling for? We'll be right back. Here comes our next set of competitors featuring Miltank, the pure normal type with Stomp, Ice Punch, Heal Bell, and Bide. And its opponent will be the ever-fearsome Magby, who has been impressing this entire time. Pure Fire type featuring Flamethrower, Iron Tail, Confuse Ray, and Sunny Day. Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. So I wouldn't be surprised if Magby pulls this one out. The Confuse Ray and the Sunny Day have been absolutely bomb for Magby. Pulling those off against Tyranitar in the very first round of this season, creating a huge upset. Or not Tyranitar, Typhlosion, I'm sorry. All right. So here we go. Turn number 1 is on its way, and Miltank is going to go for a Bide here. And it's going to Bide. Magby gets off the Confuse Ray, and Miltank is going to be confused. Now, if Miltank does, I don't think it's going to attack itself. It's going to continue biting. I don't think it should do anything here. Let's see. So Miltank is confused. It's going to hurt itself, so it does do it during the bide. We'll see if that's going to continue or if it's going to come back at it. So let's see. Alright, so the commands are being given. Miltank's no longer confused, so the bide is over because of the confusion. Here comes a stomp. First physical attack of the match, and Magby's down to almost half health. Magby bringing out a pumped-up flamethrower. And that's going to bring Miltank down to 148. So this may be quite dangerous for Miltank. Magby with the pumped-up flamethrower doing more than half damage. Miltank's going to need a flinch here to be able to come back. Magby down to 32 health. No flinch. Here comes the flamethrower. If it hits, this is probably over. And it is. So Magby will continue its march towards dominance. Miltank was no chance there after it got confused. Magby able to set up its offense the way it wanted to, and is your victor in the end. So great job by Magby. We'll be right back with the next battle. Our next match is going to feature two rock types. First off, the rock ground type Golem, the fully evolved form of Geodude, featuring Magnitude, Rock Throw, Rock Smash, and Harden. And its opponent will be Kabutops, the fully evolved form of Kabuto, rock water type with Ancient Power, Surf, Leer, and Endure. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. Kabutops with the advantage being a water type over Golem's rock and ground. So we'll see if Golem might be able to Earthquake its way out of this or get a crit here in the first turn. I don't see Golem lasting beyond turn 2 if Kabutops is able to work its water type moves. And here we go. Kabutops will start with a Surf. So given that it's half water type, this will do quite a bit of damage. And it does a one-hit KO for Kabutops. That'll do it. Golem goes down quick. So Kabutops not to be messed with here. The water typing was just too much for Golem. So Kabutops is your winner. So we will be right back with battle number 7 in a moment. Our middle match is going to feature Umbreon, the Dark Evolution for Eevee, featuring Feint Attack, Quick Attack, Sand Attack, and Mean Look. Is Umbreon your favorite? Okay. And its opponent will be Gloom, the next evolution of Oddish, Grass Poison type, featuring Solar Beam, Sludge, Sleep Powder, and Sunny Day. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. So this one, no one really necessarily has an advantage over the other. So we'll see how these two play it out. All right, Umbreon is on the field, followed closely by Gloom. So a lot of the Pokemon that have winning records have a lot of status-changing attacks. So we'll see how these come into play here. So Umbreon's going to start with a Sand Attack. So that's going to hit, and that's going to lower Gloom's accuracy. And Gloom's going to fight back with a Sleep Powder, and that's going to miss. So a miss turn from Gloom is going to give Umbreon an open door here. So let's see how Gloom is able to come back from this. Here comes a Feint Attack from Umbreon. Not a whole lot of damage, 54 damage to be exact. Gloom's going to use Sunny Day and power up its Solar Beam. So how will this impact the battle? Umbreon coming back with a Quick Attack this time. So that's going to hurt. Not much damage there either. So Umbreon without much of a powerful attack. Here comes the Solar Beam from Gloom. That's going to hit for almost about as much damage as Umbreon's gotten in the last 2 turns. So neither Pokemon necessarily doing much damage. Umbreon coming back with another quick attack. Seems to do a little bit more damage than Feint Attack. That'll hit Gloom, brings it down to 185. And Gloom is going to go for a Sludge Bomb. And that'll bring Umbreon below 50% health. So Gloom is getting the damage in. Umbreon hanging in there. But neither one really doing a whole lot of damage to the other. Umbreon's on the offense with Feint Attack. And that'll bring Gloom below 50% at 133. And here comes another Solar Beam. So not necessarily powered up, but it does allow Solar Beam to go every turn instead of having to charge up. Umbreon is against the ropes here, 64 health to Gloom's 133. So Umbreon's going to need Gloom to miss the next attack in order to have a chance. So Umbreon with the Feint Attack. That's going to bring Gloom down to 82 health. That's not enough. Gloom with one more Solar Beam. This might be it. And that will miss. So Umbreon with a chance here. And the sunlight has faded. So Umbreon with an opportunity here. Umbreon with the Feint Attack. This probably won't do enough. No, Gloom hangs on with 26 health. And Gloom's going to fire back with a Sludge Bomb. This could do it. It's another miss. Umbreon with a golden opportunity here. Can Umbreon take advantage of this one? Here comes the quick attack. And it does. It chipped away at Gloom. Gloom gave it two great opportunities, and Umbreon took advantage of it. Umbreon is your winner in quite the battle over Gloom. So make sure to give this video a like and comment below. Cheers for Umbreon. We'll be right back with the next battle. Our next battle is going to feature Smoochum, the Ice Psychic type Pokemon, featuring Psychic, Blizzard, Sing, and Sweet Kiss. And its opponent will be the Big Bear Ursaring, pure normal type with Dig, Fire Punch, Snore, and Rest. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. And so tomorrow is I think it's the 24th, is CDOT Community Day. So good luck, trainers who are going to be out there catching all the shiny CDOT that are going to be there. I will most likely be doing it from home, but it is always a good time. I love Community Day. I'll probably have the incense going, and we'll see how many CDOT we catch before Monday's taping. So here we go, turn one, Smoochum with the Blizzard off the bat. And that's going to bring Ursaring down below 50%. That was dangerous. Here comes a Fire Punch. Super effective, and Ursaring gets the burn on Smoochum. So already big hits here. And I've always wanted to, I think I'm going to do a Sword and Shield challenge where I can only use bears. I always thought that'd be kind of cool to do. I love bears, just as a personal thing. Love the animal. So Smoochum's going to miss with the Blizzard, does get hit with the burn. Here comes another Fire Punch. Super effective. Smoochum hangs on with 14 health. Can it finally get some damage here on Ursaring? Smoochum going with a Psychic Attack. Will this be enough? A critical hit, and Smoochum is your winner. Oh, I do not know what's going on with my throat today. But Smoochum is your winner, thanks in part to Blizzard and Psychic. A critical Psychic takes down the Big Bear. We'll be right back. Hello, Meowth. Our next battle is going to feature Exeggutor, the Grass Psychic type, evolved form of Execute, featuring Egg Bomb, Confusion, Nightmare, and Sleep Powder. And its opponent will be Gligar, the Ground Flying type, featuring Slash, Feint Attack, Guillotine, and Sand Attack. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. So Gligar has been able to get the Guillotine off a couple of times, if I recall correctly. Those one-hit KO moves have been extremely accurate in this tournament. Normally they're, I think, 1 in 5, if I'm correct. But in this tournament, it has been very effective so far. So here we go, and Gligar's going to get the start. Here comes the Guillotine. And that's going to miss. So, again, 1 and 5. Exeggutor is going to counter back with Sleep Powder. And Gligar has fallen asleep. So, this can turn the tables for Exeggutor. Alright, Gligar is going to sleep through turn 2. And here comes the Confusion attack from Exeggutor. And that'll do some decent damage, about quarter health taken. And Gligar's going to sleep through this turn as well. And here comes an Egg Bomb from Exeggutor. We've seen Egg Bomb be very deadly. That's going to hit and bring Gligar down below half health. Gligar's going to wake up this turn. And it's going to get off a Slash. A critical hit to pay back for the sleep, but only did about quarter damage. Here comes another Egg Bomb from Exeggutor. That's going to hit and bring Gligar down to 73 health, so one more Egg Bomb, and this could be it for Gligar. Gligar coming back with another shot at the Guillotine. And that's going to miss as well. Exeggutor with the Egg Bomb, and this may do it. No, Gligar hangs on with 2 health, so has another shot with the Guillotine. It could come back and win. Here's the shot, and that's going to miss. So Exeggutor, as long as it hits this attack, and it will take home the win over Gligar. That's the thing with those one-hit KO moves, is when they hit, they hit. If they miss, it's a total dud. So 0 for 3 on the KO moves. Exeggutor is your winner in this one. 4 more battles coming your way this evening. We'll be right back with the next one. Our next battle is going to feature 2 Psychic-type Pokemon. Well, not really Psychic. Golduck is, well, 2 Water types, that is. I always thought Golduck and Psyduck were Psychic typing for some reason. So Golduck, a pure Water type, the evolved form of Psyduck, featuring Hydro Pump, Fury Swipes, Confusion, and Psych Up. And its opponent will be Slowbro. This one is Water Psychic, featuring Surf, Confusion, Disable, and Growl. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. This one, they're both Water types. They both know Psychic attacks. However, Slowbro is the Psychic type. So we'll see if that's going to pan into this battle, if at all. Alright, so here we go. Commands are being issued. And let's head down to the battlefield. Here's for turn 1, Golduck going with a Fury Swipes. And that's going to miss entirely. Slowbro going with the Confusion. And that's going to be a direct hit. Not a whole lot of damage. But I'm not exactly expecting that with this battle, given their movesets and the typings. Turn 2, Golduck going back to the Fury Swipes again. There's 1. Only 2 times for not much damage. Slowbro going back for another Confusion attack. That's going to hit, and Golduck hangs on to just about half of its health. So not necessarily any fireworks happening here. However, Slowbro does have command of this one so far. Golduck's going to try its hand at a Confusion. Not very effective, so Golduck is not going to keep up with this one. Another Confusion from Slowbro. That's going to bring Golduck down to 92 health. The Slowbro in deep command. Golduck going to try for a Hydro Pump here. That's going to do more damage, but still not very effective. Slowbro going for the Confusion. This may end it. No, Golduck hangs on with 19 health. So Slowbro would have to miss this next attack in order for Golduck to have some kind of a shot in this one to come back. Hydro Pump comes back, hits to bring Slowbro down below half health. Here comes the Confusion. And Slowbro is your winner over Golduck. So again, it was a water on water type. Slowbro had the Psychic typing, so Confusion would do more damage. to Golduck, even though Golduck can use Psychic-type attacks. It's not a Psychic type in and of itself. So we'll be right back with the next battle. Our next battle is going to feature Corsola, a Water Rock type featuring Surf, Ancient Power, Mirror Coat, and Attract. And its opponent will be the Kanto Firestarter Charmander. Pure Fire type featuring Flamethrower, Slash, Dragon Breath, and Sunny Day. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. Charmander with a deep disadvantage in this one. Corsola both Water and Rock, both strong over Fire typing. So let's see if maybe Charmander's Sunny Day can cut Corsola's Water type attacks in half and be able to hang on that way. Alright, so the commands are being issued. Here we go, turn number 1, and Charmander is going to start with Sunny Day, so it's going to try to cut the power of Corsola's Water type attacks in half, but it's going to go for an Ancient Power, so that's not going to have any impact. Super effective. Charmander down to 90 health. Now, Sunny Day will also power up Flamethrower, but against a Water Rock type, that's not going to do a whole heck of a lot, but it might be its best shot. And in fact, here it comes, a pumped up Flamethrower. A critical hit that'll only bring it down to 213. And Corsola is going to answer back with Surf, and this may very well end the battle. Super effective, and it does. Charmander goes down to Corsola. The type disadvantage was just too great. So Corsola is your winner in this one. I always do love these last few battles here, because as soon as I enter the scores, I get the schedule for the next week. So we'll keep you posted. Stay tuned for the next battle. Our second to last battle is going to feature Graveler, the evolved form of Geodude, a rock ground type featuring Earthquake, Rollout, Self-Destruct, and Sandstorm. And its opponent will be Flareon, the fire evolution of Eevee, featuring Fire Blast, Smog, Quick Attack, and Tail Whip. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. And as I mentioned, folks, once I enter the scores into the computer for this episode, it'll automatically spit out the schedule for next week, so I can begin taping then. So here we go. Graveler and Flareon both on the field now. Let's see how these two pan out. So Flareon's at a severe disadvantage here. It's going to start off with a Fire Blast. And that'll do some damage. Not very effective, but definitely got the word across. Here comes an Earthquake. Super effective against Flareon, and that's a one-hit KO for Graveler. Flareon at least got to go first and get some damage in, but Graveler is your winner in the penultimate battle. Alright, so one more battle to go for tonight, and that's going to be coming up next, featuring Haunter and Lanturn. Stay tuned. As promised, here is the last battle for week number 3. The last battle will hold in the Little Cup for now. So here we go. Our first battle is going to feature, or our last battle is going to feature our first competitor in the last battle. We'll feature Haunter, the evolution of Ghastly, Ghost Poison type featuring Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, Spite, and Destiny Bond. And its opponent will be Lanturn, the Water Electric type featuring Hydro Pump, Spark, Flail, and Supersonic. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield one last time here at Little Cup Stadium. I haven't quite picked out where we're going to go for the next one, but I do have a nice choice, list of choices there. So I'll pick that before Monday. Don't you worry. All right. So here we go. The commands are being issued for this first turn of the last battle of the week. Haunter is going to start off with a Giga Drain. That's going to be super effective on Lanturn's water typing. And Lanturn's going to answer back with Spark. This could get a paralysis. It won't, but it will do significant damage, about 1/3 damage to Haunter. And some of you were asking, how do I figure out scores? It's a percentage of how much health you take from your opponent. So if you win, you get 100%. If you lose, you get that percentage of what you took. All right, Haunter answering back again with Giga Drain. Seems to be working. That's going to bring Lanturn down to 130 health and replenish almost all of it, shy of 27 health. Here comes Lanturn with a Spark. That's going to bring Haunter down to 138, not quite half health. So Lanturn is in a bit of a pickle here. Haunter going back for another Giga Drain. It's still working. Why go the other way? And Lanturn's going to hang on with 3 health. Haunter back up to 201 health. Here comes a Hydro Pump from Lanturn. Great damage brings Haunter down to 34 health. So as long as Haunter doesn't miss this turn, it will take the victory. Lanturn hanging on with 3. Here comes a Shadow Ball from Haunter. And that'll hit. Haunter is your winner. And that's going to wrap up week number 3 of the Pokemon Fight Club. So I certainly hope you guys have been enjoying these battles so far. Make sure to tune in on Monday. We'll post the first battles first thing in the morning. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, just remember to keep on breathing. I'm your host, Professor Pine, from the Pokemon Fight Club. We will see you in the next episode. See you next week.